Hi everybody, well welcome to Go Hobby. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Fisch spark arrestor. I purchased this for my 2016 KX250F and curious to see how it fits. In order to order the correct size, I had to measure the inner diameter of the exhaust tip here, and then I went to the website and I picked this one out. This is kit 35. And it seems to be the correct one based on the measurements. So let's take a look and just see what we're getting here. Alright, so the build quality seems really good. This is some nice thick, I'm not sure what kind of metal this is. I don't know if that's aluminum or not, but there's some slots for some set screws to go in at an angle, and those are going to press against the inner tube and lock it in place. And look at that, it fits really nice. A little bit of wiggle room, but once those set screws are locked down, that's going to fit real nice and I think look pretty good too. Alright, well, let's see what else we get in the box here. Looks like we get a bag with, what is this here? Some thread locker. Okay, that's probably going to be important. And there's also a little Allen key tool to tighten down the set screws, and of course, got a little bag of the set screws here. Alright, so off camera I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of the thread locker to these set screws, and I think the best way to do this is to get them started while this is outside of the exhaust pipe. I don't want to drop any of these little screws down the exhaust hole. So I'll get those started and then I'll be back in a second here. Well, those set screws with the thread locker went in without any issue, so the next step is just to simply insert this into the back of the exhaust. Now, I like to pay attention to these kind of details. There's a little Fisch logo here, and I think it's going to look best if that's centered at the top. So I'm going to do it just like that, and then I'm going to use the little tool and tighten these down in kind of a crisscross pattern so they all go in evenly. I'm going to assume I don't have to torque these down too much. The tool actually starts to bend if you start to torque it down too much, so I think that's going to be good. And you know, something else, I didn't notice this when I was unboxing it just a moment ago, but they actually supply 3 additional set screws, so if you lose these in the coming months, you are all set for a little while. So I think that looks pretty good. That's the Fisch spark arrestor for the KX250F. This is the 2016 model, and it's kit number 35 that fits on the stock exhaust for this year. But of course, measure the inside diameter and check with the Fisch website and make sure you get the correct one for your application.